Here we are on a quiet Saturday afternoon, January 25th, for the latest update for the expansion of Kick Butt Coffee, Music and Booze. Made a lot of progress, and I want to share with you what's going on. So here we are. Now, this door that I just came in won't be a door. It'll just be used for load-in for the stage that will be begun getting built on Monday. See that orange line right there? That's the stage. It'll be about 24 inches up, and it will have some storage for some equipment underneath. It will be carpeted, it will have a railing, and it will have steps that come up from the side. The railing, of course, is when we're using it as a seating area, like at lunchtime when people are enjoying our lunch. They can enjoy it here and look out the window. But then the railing will be removable and storable so that during a concert, the Kick Butt Coffee, Music and Booze can function as a club. Here is all the metal. The stage, yeah, it's pretty dusty. That's a lot of construction been happening the past few days. But that's the metal, so the stage will be made of heavy metal. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there'll be a welder here. And so it'll be a really great custom stage. Here we are. This long wall here that you see in front of you right here will be completely removed all the way down to right about there. And I'm getting bids for the curtain, which will likely be pewter color. You know, something light, not something that will overtake the space. It's not our feature. And it will allow us to rent out this half that you see here for a private party. All right, so here, let's look at the Godfather booth. So yes, thank you, Kelly Chappelle from Galaxy Cafe. He said, you gotta have a Godfather booth. So I'm gonna go all out and create a ginormous Godfather booth that can seat 9 to 15 people. So Eric Yost is building a custom table for me, and Will Pruitt is gonna build custom seating for me that's high like this. So of course, we're not using this seat, but if I were to sit here, that's about the height the booth will be. And there'll be a big, like 5 foot by 5 foot table right here. And this will allow me to watch the show without having to try to see over anyone's head. All right? It'll be a great feature, I think. So we'll see how that goes. Coming around, again, the wall will be removed. Whoa, all the way to that X there. And the TV is on the other side of that, if you know where our TV is. So when a 52-foot stage curtain has been pulled back so that it's open, then it'll still take up about 12 feet, so to here. So we'll still have our little loungy area on the other side, but I'm working with Ernie B., who's our engineer for our shows, to create a little booth or something for him so he can do the sound more easily. Okay, electricity's been installed. Eric Yost. Oh, my phone. Oh, we'll have to get back with him later. All right, so yeah, I'm a fan of it. So here we go. There'll be a long custom table that will start here and flow all the way down to the end. Actually, it'll have to be in 2 pieces, made of reclaimed bowling alley by Eric Yost. And it'll come out about to here. And then it'll have all those beautiful red chairs, high stools, all along with plenty of electricity for people that like to plug in while they're here. And that's thanks to Cody Hester Electric, who's also a Kung Fu student of mine. All right, here's the elevated conference room. Why not have it be on the same floor? Well, I like to have a window or something, and I thought if you're sitting here, then you're staring at people in a conference room. So once there's drywall here, you won't have to stare at anyone. It won't be weird. You'll come up here. Also, I elevated it to avoid that window, but then I thought, well, it's great to rent in the daytime, but that's a lot of space here for evening. This room could function as, a so-called green room for some of our touring musicians. or it could be the elevated VIP area. Those sitting here for a conference in the day, if they're renting it out, will have a TV. There's the electric for it. Once there's drywall on this wall, there can be a TV, and not that we need it, but we're going to put one anyway, a CAD5 that will go all the way under for data and come up in different spots on the floor so that someone can plug directly in. But with all those Google tongles or whatever people use these days, it'll be able to connect wirelessly. And you're saying, well, what if you want the conference to be private? Well, we haven't got to that point yet, but looking up at the ceiling, there'll be something that's called a fur down. So there'll be a bit of wall from way up there where the roof is, part way down. And I'm also getting the bid for a stage curtain that can be closed along the whole length of it. So it would be a sound buffer and a privacy buffer, but wouldn't let it be too private. You know, it is a public space, but will allow us to do a semi-private, but then also open it back up in the evening so people can see out and enjoy a show. All right. Oh yeah, and the ceiling will come up to where these poles are, or these pipes, which is about 8 feet. Okay, and then today they just finished framing the bathrooms and storage. I know this is the exciting part, but anyways, there'll be a ladies' bathroom here. You know, these walls were just put up about an hour ago. All the wood that you see. Oh, the men's bathroom. And we put decking on the top, and decking means that someone can stand up on that, or we can put stuff up there. Actually, there's not enough room above, but I'm gonna go above and show you what I think is the coolest thing for me to geek out on for a restaurant owner who needs extra space. A ladder. Here we go. So coming up the ladder, we have tons of storage. It's about 3.5 feet up, maybe 4. I think it's almost 4, and 3 with that pipe right there. But all around, we have storage. And if you've ever owned a business or ever think you might, you can always use storage. Right? Where do we put the Christmas tree when we're not using it for 11 months out of the year? All right, well, let's exit. And I know you want to know when we'll be open. Will we be open by South by Southwest? I don't know. Maybe, hopefully. We're trying to get open by the beginning of March. But we still have inspections, and you never know what will come up. So that concludes today's tutorial. Thanks for hanging in to the end, and an update coming soon.